Hi there, Mr. Gardner.
Hello.
Hi, I have some questions to ask you.
Oh, do you?
Hey, so, say your website was hacked, Mr. Gardner.
Yes.
Right. What kind of hacks would there be?
Well, there are a few different ways that people can hack your site. One of them is this: if they've managed to gain your passwords and they've locked you out, they might show that as they might deface the website, put some of their own content on it.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, so let's talk about those two.
Yeah.
So, if someone has commandeered your passwords,
Yeah.
then probably the best thing you could do is get your password changed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So whether you change it yourself
Yep.
or whether if it's managed by us, whether you call us and we help you change your password.
Yep. Because we host our sites for our clients, we can get into the back end of the website and go in and do some changing that way.
Right. So we don't actually hold your passwords. We don't know what your passwords are, but we can help you change your passwords.
Yep.
So the other one was
Ransomware.
no, the second one you suggested. Someone commandeers your website.
Yep. And defaces it.
And defaces it.
Yep.
So defacing a website means that they put a page on top of your website that says basically, ha ha ha, you can't get there. Yeah, so what do you do with that?
Well, so basically, it could be for one of two reasons. They've either got your password or there's some kind of entry point or what's called a vulnerability in your website that's allowed them to upload something that you hadn't intended to be on there.
Right.
Now, if it's just a vulnerability, you should still be able to log in, and then we can help people using some tools, if it's on WordPress, to go and find where all of the hacked bits are and remove them.
Right, so that sounds easy. Sometimes it's not easy. No, because they bury them inside bits that you just don't know exist until you try and go looking for them.
Yeah.
And even when you think you've cleared them, you may not have. So in that case, you could be actually looking at a rebuild, not on this, in a new, tidy, clean website. That's what we're looking for. And we can do that quite quickly generally. We've rescued a few websites like that. Yeah. Now you mentioned another one called ransomware. So ransomware, from my understanding, is they commandeer your website, will not let you in, lock you out completely, and send you an email.
Usually an email.
Right, that says we want this amount of money to get the keys to get back in. Now, what do you do with that, Mr. Gardner?
Well, it depends. If you've still got control of your domain name, you can always shut the website down and start again, or find a backup or something that you might have that will allow you to get back in.
Right.
So that's one of the more likely scenarios. Again, if there's a way of changing your password so that person can't get back in again, then you can go and reclaim it and fix any things that you need to fix.
Right.
But often it'll be because they've managed to change your password so that you can't get back in anymore.
Okay, if you end up in that position, contact us and we can help you work through some steps and give you some pointers on where to go next. So there is another one called a redirection, where they redirect your website to something else that's not yours, to a random shoe website or a website that has a whole lot of links to other websites, and that's all about making money for the people who did that. So what do you do with that one?
Well, again, it's trying to find, that's generally one of these vulnerabilities.
Right.
So they've uploaded some code, or they've been able to inject some code into the website so that every time the website's visited, it'll just get automatically redirected to whatever place they want it to go to. Sometimes they're clever and they will make it so that if you log in as an administrator, it won't happen to you, so it looks like everything's fine. But to all of the public visitors who don't have a login, they'll just get sent straight to some other scam place to try and dupe you out of some money.
Right. So that's pretty tricky, really.
Yeah.
So knowing whether it's happening to you or not, and then how to fix that. So give us a call on that one. So our phone number is on the website. Yeah. So ring Steve on 0274052337. No, that's me. 0274052378 is Stephen. If you ring me, I'll just put you straight through to Steve because he's the magician when it comes to these things. Now there is a different kind of attack. It's called a denial of service attack. Now that can be nefarious, or that can be because you did a really great advertising campaign, like fabulous, and everybody wants to buy your product all at once, and so everybody climbs onto your website and tanks it. So for that one, all you have to do is wait, although if you ring that man there, he will be able to hopefully expand your hosting until your campaign is over. And so there is things to do, and that's one of them. That's the not nefarious one. That's this, wow, you did really well, and that's pretty super. But the nefarious one is somebody just spams your website, like spam wham bam thank you ma'am, and it just keeps going, like hundreds of thousands of, and usually the hosting provider catches those sort of things, but they can be pretty weighty and they can actually cause your website to go down. And if you're on a server with other people, you can take out their websites too by accident. And so yeah, there is that. So call us, and like I said, the number's on the website, and we can make a big difference to you. So I hope you're not looking at this because these things are happening to you. I hope this is training, but if this is happening to you, our commiserations, we understand, and contact us. We can help you. Have a good day. Ciao for now. Ka kite anō. Tschüss.